Hey. So here is your question number 5. Right?
Okay.
If you had 5 wives.
Oh my God.
What's the meaning of that?
Eh? She was singing tears of 5.
Anyway, if you had 5 wives and your brother was lying sick in the hospital and the doctor called you and your family into a private room to let you know that your brother can be healed, all right? To let you know that your brother could be healed if you gave him one of your wives to keep and marry, would you? I think Oh, hello, my loves. Welcome back to This Is What I Do. If you're new here, my name is Zanele Malandule, but you guys can call me Z or you can call me Rich Auntie. On this channel, we live, we socialize, we advise, we do DIYs, we cook, we host, we do public speaking, we do podcast, we vlog as well. If any of the above mentioned aligns with you, please do not hesitate. Click that subscribe button, like, share, and do leave your comment.
Oh, my name is LM Zuma Mzimba, and I'm a student doing my honors at the University of Mpumalanga. Honors in economics.
Yay. I feel like you are suitable for this because at the university, I feel like there's a lot that is happening. You've probably seen things, did things, or not, or been with things, or things have been with you.
Exactly.
Like, whichever one, okay? But we are here to get, basically we're trying to get a sense as to how would Zuma do things? How would Zuma react, or what would Zuma do in terms of these questions that we have? Basically, we're tackling life.
Okay. Just, guys, whatever I say, it's not expect, so what I say is just my opinion. So like, don't take it personal if it's poking your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, just look at it as me showing you who I am.
Okay, so Zuma's disclaimer is that he is not a professional.
Yes.
Is that correct? You're not a professional. So
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
So you're basically going to be just sharing your opinions on these life matters, basically.
Okay.
So people mustn't take it way too serious. Okay. 10 questions, 10 episodes. Yeah, 10 questions, 10 episodes. Here goes the first question. So, Zuma, define the types of our current society, types of relationships.
Oh, relationships. Sure, but ngicabanga emjolo manje.
How would you like
The listeners, the young ones especially, but asikho lapho with due respect to bantu abadala. So budlelwano, relationships. So we have, I think the first and the most important one would be family, because I think family is sort of a relationship in a way. That's why your parents and all that form my bonds and relationship. And then we'll have our friendships, bangani, because outside the family we have friends. And then after that we'll have acquaintances, bandless badiyo, people you know. So you know, like
big words.
Yes.
Okay.
I think acquaintances would mean banlo badiyo. Don't necessarily, they're not close to you, but you know them. Could be bomakhelwane, abantu base mphakathini wakho. Oh, you can even call them a connection, someone that you know, because when you need something you can talk to. Yeah. And then the last one will be the favorite one, umjolo, the romantic one. That's the shatagon and all this.
Don't you feel like the romantic relationships, they're now categorized in some way? Like they now have names where people do things in the name of this kind of a relationship and do this. They get together in the name of this kind of relationship. I think I'm more interested on that. You know, that's our current society. I mean, I want to know that.
Look, things happen. Like, I think even the nature of us human beings is just, we're so unpredictable to some extent. Okay. So with that said, I'm sure if you're a boy or girl out there, you've had someone you've called a friend and they come up to you and tell you that they like you. Yeah, bro? That's when like maybe now things happen. And sometimes when that happens, some people will have an agreement like, look, we like each other, but we don't want to be serious. Yeah, bro?
Yeah.
It's people will treat each other like friends,
Yeah.
but when it comes to like
Intimacy.
yes,
They are there.
they're there for each other. Yeah, bro? And then some people will have something called strings, no strings attached.
Relationship.
Yeah. So it's like they just get intimate, but there's no bond, Yana. It's just like whenever I need you to be intimate, you just have to be available for me. Yeah, well, the list can go on, but most of them is like people are afraid of the bond with the next person that they're getting intimate with. Yeah, well,
Okay.
yeah.
Between all of these relationships, which one gets you the most? Like,
Which one gets me the most?
yeah.
What?
Where you're like, I don't get why people do this in the name of this kind of relationship. I think it's useless or stuff like that. Like, which one impasses you the most?
I mean, I don't judge people, to be honest. People do what they want, because I, for one, I'm not different from the next person. So like
100.
what a person is doing today, I might find myself doing tomorrow and all that. Because I've done some bad things before, yeah, but
Have you?
yeah, but I mean, like, my bad things might not be your bad things. So sometimes when I tell about my bad thing, you'll be like, but that's not bad, it's normal, yeah, but
Yeah.
but to me it feels bad. So there is that. So Mautu, which one is the worst? I wouldn't say. I can't say, because some people are doing this thing because they're still trying to find the right one. Some people have been able to find the right partner through these things. Yeah, bro. So yeah, because sometimes the very same thing that you're afraid of, maybe it's what you need in your life. So yeah, some people are afraid of commitment. They do these things and then they find themselves committed to that person.
How does one exclude the attachment, the bond, and everything else and just stick to one thing? So that's like figuring out the mundo, like when you like
heartbreaks. Bantu baphulana things with you. You know, I'm sure you've heard it where girls would call boys are dogs, bafana danger, and then even boys would be saying don't trust bafati and all that. Yeah, it happens because, like I said, I think most of us was just so afraid to invest in like self-development so much. So you enter into a relationship whilst you don't even know yourself, you know. So one, you know, some people say that in order to love the next person, you have to love yourself first.
True.
So this one goes back to the thing where charity starts at home. So if it started at home, it has to start with you. Before you can do good for your mom, you have to do good for yourself. And then before you can do good to your neighbor, you have to do good for yourself. Love yourself, and then you can, the excess love that you have, you can give to the next person. And then now you don't know how to love yourself, but you want to love the next person. Like, you can't run away from the thing that there are people who are beautiful, attractive, that you will feel attracted to, but it's useless for you to go there whilst you don't even know who you are. Because at the end of the day, what's going to happen? After 5 months, on to the next one, on to the next one. It's like Ngomaga Ariana Grande, thank you next, yeah, thank you next. Yeah, maybe like that.
maybe like that. Do you feel like this is the end of our episode 1 of Ask Zuma?
Well, you're asking the question. Are you satisfied?
Yes, I think this is it. Bye for now.
Thank you, guys.
Hi there. We are still here. We ain't going anywhere. 10 questions, a series of 10 questions. And yeah, with Zuma, once again, guys, we're asking him questions, basically trying to pick his brains as to how he would do things. Zuma is no professional or whatsoever. He is a varsity student
I'm just like you,
who has seen things, done things, seen people do things and stuff like that. So in his position, we're just trying to
done what?
Didn't do things, engage in anything. Zuma is definitely a saint that knows everything, and his mother is calling, so we are gonna pause. Answer her.
Hello, ma. Luta, ma. Yeah. Bye.
Sweet mother. One girl once told me, with your Sezanele, like, Sezanele, you are so calm and sweet. You know, it's in a mantuli. They will call you and be like, what? Like, your mother was like, just sweet. Episode 2.
Wait, who's come? Who's come?
Question F.
Who's come?
Your mother.
No, the girl called you and said you.
Yeah, I said.
Huh?
Nice. Okay. Question 2 of our episode 2. Mention 3 of your most definite things you would do for money.
Oh, for money. I have a degree, guys. I'll go look for work.
Don't give us that.
That's the first one, right? You said 3. You said 3.
Yeah, but I guess we can choose.
You said 3 for money. For money, I'll go job hunting using my degree qualification.
Fine, we'll take it. Oh, don't worry, we get you. We get you. All right. And the third one?
There are so many rich people alone in our country. So I'll definitely look for like sugar mama. Yeah, I mean like it will be like a job in a way. I'm like a company and then I get money. It's sort of like a security guard, but without doing the security.
Sorry for laughing.
Yeah, bro.
What do you got? Who got that in?
I'm saying go find out who will secure it, but you don't do the securing thing. You're not guarding.
Oh.
Yeah. You're not guarding.
So we're done.
You're just blending in, becoming part of her life. I said sugar mama. I think you're familiar with sugar mama. So like.
No, I've never been rich and
but you're familiar with sugar daddy, no? Not that in experience, but you've heard of them. Who's been there?
They provide?
Yes, exactly. So that's now I'm gonna go there. Someone in need, so I need her to provide. You said for money, Ange. Ange, the 3 things I'll do for money. I'll go there. Someone in need and get the money. What is it that you wanna hear?
Nothing. So you wouldn't like steal from her? You know, we've heard of other young boys stealing from their sugar mamas.
So going to a sugar mama is, when you say sugar, someone who's rich just needs someone to bring that life back in your life. It's like having everything and missing something. I'll be that missing puzzle in your life. That will be my job.
Okay, what do most sugar mamas or daddies, miss?
Oh la la. Well, all I know is that people will go for them. They want money, so I don't know what they want. Most probably they want the sugar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the sugar being like the young energy, like is slow. They just.
I think that's what I'm asking, because like sugar mamas are getting like.
The thing is, I'm not a sugar daddy yet. I'm like the Ben 10. I know what I need. I don't know what they want.
What would you need?
I need money. That's the question.
Oh yeah,
yes.
yeah. You are right. You are right.
Yeah.
You are right.
Are you satisfied, or you still want me to go deeper?
You can choose. Are we closing our next our episode 2 of question 2? Why do those relationships not last at all? Like it would be like a fun thing, and it would look like things are going well and stuff like that. Why?
Because it's difficult. Just think of this. It's so difficult in a relationship where someone has everything and the next doesn't have anything, and then what all they do is just being accompanied. It's like the friendship between someone who's rich and poor will always have so many problems, because at some point the one who's poor will look like they're just milking the person with money, and they're just taking advantage. So like there is that. I feel like maybe most of the time the initial agreement, no one says what they're there for. Maybe the one without money just goes and say I love you, and then when the person only must expect love, that person just wants money. But if both of you agree, because you are a sugar mama, I'm a Ben 10, I want money, what do you want? And then they say, and then I look at the condition and I'm like, yeah, I can live with that, then let's do it. And then I think that one can last. Because the initial agreement is the most important thing. It's like anything that has to do with the agreement, Baband Bachol and all that. If everyone is honest and they say the nature of their business and what they want, everything will go smooth, because as soon as someone will be like, but you agreed, go see, this is what we're doing, right? And now you're not doing it. So say value contract or what? Yeah, bo?
Ah, yeah.
Welcome back again. This is episode number 3 with Chilling with Zuma, or Ask Zuma.
Ask Zuma. Zuma knows. Advice.
I'm joking. Don't come to me with advice.
Why? You're the last person.
No, I'm the first person, but I should be the last one.
Yeah. Question 3 of our episode 3. If you were in love with 2 girls and you had to choose one, what method would you use to make sure you pick the right one for you?
Oh, yeah. Thank God you said I was in love, because if you said I was in a relationship, then I was going to have to pick. But if I'm in love, that means they both deserve to be in my heart. So obviously, Babu Msaleko will get a call from me. Turned on his team, part 2 will be coming. I'll definitely take both of them if I'm in love with them. It would be so selfish of me, because I think for a fact, if I'm in love with 2 girls and in Chola Nabo, I took the initiative to share them, and then they loved me, and then it would be so selfish of me to say, now saying to Lolo, right, you must go, this one's remaining behind. I'll take both of them.
We didn't say you dating both of them. We said love. Or in nowadays, it's not possible for a person to love a person and not date them. It will be only just you who knows. Yeah. Say, I love her and I feel like I love her, or I love them.
But stuff like
okay, what method would you use to check and who wants to be second?
Who wants to be second? Listen, you said I was in love with 2 girls.
Yeah.
But you did not specify.
No.
So now I took the initiative, since I'm already dating them. That's why I'm going to take both of them.
Okay, fine.
And obviously, the chances of me approaching 2 girls at the same time and enjoying it at the same time is so rare. That means then the second one came back. So the Nkalengai will be number 1, Fatilom cool, and then the Westby will have Fat Westby.
Why are you
Huh? It's respect. Even if I've been dating this one for a year, and then I'm starting to date the second one, it wouldn't be fair that I married the Westby and try to join a second time, while I claim that I love them both. It's fair that the one who's been there longer, I give her that respect. And then Westby and I get her flowers. Same thing.
I say you love them both and you're not dating them both. Can't you call them boy 2 at the same time and be like, you know what?
That's possible. That is possible.
Just talking crazy.
No, that is possible, but Nakona, Lapo, you're also risking at risk of losing one. Yeah, bo?
Oh.
When you're already with someone, it's better because you go to the next person, you tell them, you say, I'm already in love with someone else. And this happened. This is my plan, you understand? So I'm not here to play, this is my plan. I want you to be here in my life and all that. So if they agree to that, then you go to the first ones like this, and this is happening. And then
I asked, what method would you use?
I think I answered it because I wouldn't choose one.
Okay, fine.
I wouldn't choose one.
You wouldn't choose one?
Because I'm in love with them, yes.
Okay, you wouldn't choose one, you take them both. Okay, let's say you had to choose gay. Because, listen. Girls, but some meaning I preferable tall, dark, and handsome and stuff like that. That's being specific. So if you had to choose one,
okay. I like that you mentioned the category, how we categorize people.
Yeah.
Listen, I as LMs versus Zuma for I do have a certain people that I will call my type, right? But when it comes to falling in love, that doesn't matter. You find with both of them, one in the type PM and the other one is not. But I love
them both.
To say Ketsil.
Boy two.
Boy two.
Zuma. Zuma guys in this rope like And me back, and I'm still not happy with
Before we start, see, now I'm gonna ask you a question. Listen how I break it down to you. I know when I saw Shatil and all that, but you're settled.
Guys, were you invited to my wedding?
We yeah, but you know, in terms of the longevity, if I caught, but that's a sense.
So
anyway. Now, as I go see, it's before that. Now, babiba, masoba now iPhone. Angesh. Joba, Jomuto Boshanja was saying, "All to your hands." Angesh. I was saying that you'll not moan. Do to Bafi, the Bati Biga Lago. But sounds of Babi. When a boy catch.
Oh. Okay.
I won't back the attention. My caller was at Flash. Masu Kumanalo, saying any caller lomo. Yabo. Masu Pumelo 18, Loya Butu Suke, Finas Pum, heavy selling.
Oh, I think we're gonna move on to question number 4. Yeah. Question number 4.
One ninja. Thank you. Okay, let's call her. Bye-bye.
Question number 4. Question number 4, ne? If you have recently gotten a job in another town that pays enough but not enough for you to build yourself a house and buy a car, right? And you'd have to travel over or more or less 60 kilometers to get to work. Bear in mind that it's double the kilometers since it's a return trip, right, to home. And you live in a 1-bedroom with very little comfort in it. Which one would you do first? Buy a car or build a house for yourself?
So is it me in my current state, or is it me in another world where I'm just a graduate and singing the
Okay, let me paint this for you. So Zuma has no kids, no wife, from a previously disadvantaged, is that correct? Yeah, situation. So the situation is not home, raised by a grandmother, and she took you to school, university, you completed and stuff like that. Basically. But because maybe you had, because of the fact you went to school, so you managed to find maybe an apartment, 1-bedroom apartment, somewhere next to school, in the community somewhere there. So you left Granny Day. Yeah. It don't matter where you actually build the house, whether it's your space or for grandmother.
The distance is almost similar to work. That's what you're saying. But anyways, I'll prioritize in the
Okay.
Yes, so if Nakumuti, that means it will depend on public transport. If it's like 60 kilometer,
yeah,
I think there should be public transport. If it's around Nelspruit, for example, could take an hour or 2 to work and back. So, I mean, that's like one sacrifice maybe for like 6 months. And then from there, you say, you can buy a car. The thing with the car, it's quite the petrol, so even the budget, my flower car,
okay.
But I think the car will make sense because na coconut up luncheon. No manga tekela minitala car, was na mava shilling jakul, was I am fan one. No manga humble, I'm shabby.
Okay. So those who would choose to buy a car first, would you say they made the right choice? And don't say because people do whatever they want, Zuma.
That is true. People make their own decisions. So like even when you said a car, you don't specify what's a van or a car or what's an yeah, because some people are so business minded, they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna buy transport.
Yeah.
So I'd rather buy a taxi, buy a staff, choosing shot. The man for transport same thing was my kind in Tabama Fish Job, Lama Cash Bill, Lash, about them turning in the man, not Kelka.
So
exactly. Exactly. Mobamine, Angsimundo business minded, Bella, Tabana would say, Funang Car, Footing Fnak Shat, Yabo, Funagutinji.
Okay, that is the end of our episode number 4. Question number 4. See you on episode 5. So here is your question number 5. Right?
Okay.
If you had 5 wives,
Oh my God.
what's the meaning of that?
Eh? She was singing tears of 5.
Anyway, if you had 5 wives and your brother was lying sick in the hospital and the doctor called you and your family into a private room to let you know that your brother can be healed. All right? To let you know that your brother could be healed if you gave him one of your wives to keep and marry. Would you?
Oh, 5 bafa. Ngokuqala ngisingosi ukuthi nje imithetho ufuna uthathe 5 bafa. Ngibathathe ngoba ngibathanza labafata ngisho. Wesibili, ngubuphi lobugulo lobo lobenda umuntu ukuthi afune umfato wabhuti wakhe ukuze aphile.
Remember, he's lying in bed sick.
Cha, ngubuphi lobugulo lobenda indvodza efuna umfato wabhuti wakhe ukuthi takhona kuphile.
Listen, Zuma, the doctor said so.
Ngifuna ukuthi leligama lalobugulo kuthi ngibani lobuke bambamba yavisisi ngoba yikho le cha ayikho hayi ngaphandle kwaloko nje kusibayi 5 labafati shoza aba noma bekayi 1 nomfati sefuna ngimhambise ngimnede mfowethu hayi mina ngiyazi impendulo yami ukuthi ngicha hayi bodi dola la ngokuthi ngidakufakela lithe ethuneni lapho ngiyacabanga phela ngaleso sikhathi bafati bamboyfriend seside bamfana mshotheni bamfana mfati namunyama sokuniketile bamfana nyalo umfana nami lothi babekimi utathi baba ebhuti wami hayi baba lomncane nje yayivisela hayi cha hayi nyala
Zuma,
phelile lo mbuto lo hayi
Zuma, listen.
hayi this is fictional lena
Zuma, listen. Ne?
maybe kuma superhero movies sokubo DC nabo Marvel ngende hayi la how
Okay, sis.
phela kusho usitaba negwaba bamfowethu usabakushela ungamfunzisa kushela mina awu ngeke
Zuma, listen.
cabanga ngathi umuntu khiphile ta 5 mafati ngilobola yena tathatha mahala nabo khaba umfati emndenini angebavume musa ngaphandle kwami uthi ngiyaphi ngisho nebatali bambangala abatali bethu nemfowethu
Zuma, mara Nkosi yami. Okay, wait.
lapho hayi ngithinsile coba ngive
Zuma, ima, boy, ne? Boy, ne? This, your brother is not from your stepmother you basically grew up with.
I know.
And he is about to die, laying in a hospital.
Ngiyacabanga ukuthi inkinga lekhona lapho ukuthi vele kahle lokhona ukuthi nekhaya kubake nababa ngewane yabo se labanye bobhuti nasesichamuka kubabe nami namamncane yabo ngala kumake kunjalo so the feeling ukuba naseso bhuti from make nababa angiyati umatima ukuthi nyalo ngithi mara nyalo njengoba ngikhuluma so angina 5 bafati ngibalobolile bafati bami laba kunabo sayichika kunalutho bafati bami laba hayi nyalo ngeke bhuti ngidakufakela lithi ngaze ngiyakhela ekhaya ethuneni lakho kwelikhaya lithi yeah.
You know, I always ask my husband, Kazi, listen, Fatin. He does not have the answer.
Okay, yathi lo mbuto lo ubuta njani? Uthiwa unayi bhuti mtho?
Yeah.
Unayi. Uthiwa bhuti wakhe uyi-1 wena. Uthiwa bhuti wakhe yakhula kuze aphile nguwe ufuna uhambisiwe. Phela khumbula ukuthi wena umfati wakhe hayi ukuthi hayi kuthi ngesiko bafike bakhetha base iba umfati wakhe. Nina nikhethe nobabili. Nabafati bami ngibakhethile ngasi ngibafati bami abahlanganisa.
Listen. Zuma, you've got like 5. Your brother for your
bani uthi bafati babani? And uma umuntu umshadile bathini bayini?
So now my 5 go 1.
Bafati basesebaningi la ngaphandle khumbula i-ratio population thini bafati nebafoti bafati baningi udlule emadfoti yavisana shose ngihlulekile ukukhetha munye mfati la ngamphilisa waba laba bakhethe ngimi.
Listen.
Cha akusi ngeke into lekho kusilengole it's fictional vele ayikho yabo and nami impendulo yami ngiyema ngayo. And futhi sengichazile ukuthi ngokuthi vele le bond leya yabo ayikho. Cha ngazi nafa ngiyabathanza abafati bami. Akukho ukuthi nje ngiyangijabulisa usinethi nje hayi bantu batango ngiyabathanza sekufuna uhambise umfati phela masengena nje sengimumotional effort asaka ukuthi lo muntu lo shothi ngendeka something bathi kufuna munye wethu vele siyofa yayivises sengimoshile vele
Zuma listen
ngoma ngcono kufe mina ke asala bathathe sengifile.
Wait, Biki, Zuma is so ukwatile guys uzikhuluma Swati all the way like no school akufuna nimuveka
khomba kubaleka olendzaba ukuthi umfati hayi
okay
mbuto lo wrong.
Listen, your brother didn't choose ukuthi yena angaphila uma bhuti wakhe angamniketa mkakhe lo yi-1. The doctor said so.
Yeah, futhi ngicabanga udokotela wale inshonalanga la the western one. Hayi, akusiwo simple lo. Uthi doctor akasho isangoma uthi doctor if shothi vele hayi vele kahle.
See you on episode number 6, question number 6.
Umfati wami nje uhle lapho athi usafe like hayi.